Hello everyone, I'm Milu and this is tutorial how to make a first-person shooter in RPG Maker, which is basically just shooting game like Wolfenstein 3D, but like a bit more stuff and a bit less stuff in it. It's just like prototype that I made, so yeah, let's make one. First we need blank project. My one isn't blank because I'm using one thing that will be in the description. I will tell about it, so it doesn't matter for now. But yeah, let's start from let's look for the scripts that we need. First of all, we need Falcao ABS, which is like basically a script that allows to shoot in the game projectiles and other stuff, like in the Hotline Miami game. Like you look from above and you can shoot from weapons or hit with something, and your team can do it too, and everything has a life. So yeah, let's look for this. We need this. All the links will be in the descriptions anyway. Why this shit doesn't work? Okay, it's working now. So, yes. I don't need your tutorial for now, cause it's simple to use, but it's very hard actually to do something correct. So, where is the download? Where the fuck did you put it? Yes, it's over here. Okay. While this is loading, we're gonna need another script that is actually essential one, which is it's a no MSGC, no, just write FPL. Wait, what was it? We need this MGC. That was the one that I was looking for. Just probably not the. Is it that one, or there's a editor that allows you to make the isometric maps and first person, which is very poor first person, but still is, I think it's Spanish, so yeah. All we need is the to click this one. This is 1.5, but I'm actually suggesting to download the that one and Graphspheres, because it's like modern version, so the editor is more stable in it and its maps are more stable. I don't have to download it because I have already, so yeah, let's download this because we have to. Okay, while this is working, we need a weapons, which I'm actually created already because they're the ripoff from the Wolfenstein 3D, and we only need 3. How is it called? 3 frames, yeah. to animate that, because we wanted to animate. So I don't want any commercials. Fuck off. So let's wrong thing. I think it's that one. Let's open our project, which is my one is the FPS test, because I was so lazy, so I decided to actually copy it. And yes, let's open our weapons, because we have to. You can make any weapons. I just like wanted, for the example, I just rip off from the Wolfenstein and paste it on the 544 by 460, so it's fitting the whole screen. You can make smaller or bigger, but it's the dimensions for the screen of the game is like 544 on 416, so I'm suggesting to use that one. And of course we have to put this to the pictures. Okay, we don't need this. We still need this to put, because we have to put some stuff in it. Okay, we actually don't need any more websites, but yeah, we don't need. So let's head back to the test, because we can, and let's open our project, because we need to do more stuff than just map editing. And everybody's walking around my house, so don't mind this stuff, because it's like that's from my old project, so it doesn't matter. These are not my scripts anyways. I just put it so I can like, I don't have the idea for a name, so I put it like that. We need to open this. We need to shut this, because we don't need it anymore. Let's make a new folder, because just for a second, because I'm just too lazy. So whatever. Let's put it up here and open it, because we have to, because and otherwise we will be fucked. Let's delete the installation file, because we don't need it anymore. Let's open this project, because we have to, actually. Let's open the scripts. And we have to copy all this thing, which is not very fun and entertaining, so I don't know if I'm supposed to cut this or not. Hey! Fuck! Okay, let's have it like that. Paste over here. I will speed up probably the process of that thing. Okay, so that's all we did. Oh fuck. That's all we did for this. Now you just have to make actually work in the FPL from MGC. You have to make project that actually work with this, because you just need these three scripts. Actually you just need only that one, because we're not gonna use this in the game anyway, so because the other one was to actually move the battler and like some fixes for the battle system, so you don't have like open the scene for that. It's just like moving the character and showing the enemies on the screen without like putting any background to the battle or something. Just like you can fight in the maze, you don't have to like teleport from it or whatever. So yeah, let's save it, and we have to come back to the FPS folder, go to graphics, go to the, not that, go to the pictures. We need to copy this, in other case our project will gonna crash. So let's put this to the pictures because we have to. Don't mind the other pictures, they're just like, as I said, they're from my old project, so we don't need this folder anymore. And I forget something to do something, so we actually don't need anything. Yes, we don't need anything. Let's fuck this shit out. From our game, we don't need it anymore. Don't mind this. Don't mind the title, whatever. So, now the funny part, we have to actually make the rooms. So let's open our Graphash, which is the editor, and it's probably gonna have something like that. And first, with the first folder is VXA, which is the actually editor, VXA Marta. You have to open this folder and double click this. Then this appears. Yay. Let's press FPL because we need FPL. Let's create a map, wherever map. I'm using my tile set, so I'm gonna use this tile set because I can. Okay, let's put this. You just don't have to actually make any walls for this, but it will not gonna like make anything crash because you didn't put wall to the on the edge. But just for recommendation, I just decided to actually make it because it looks better and doesn't actually, because there, if you like go if you don't put the wall, there's still you can see the, I think it's the mirror over of here, or it's like the mirror effect, so you can like see the room again, but you can't walk to it, which is like glass or something, or just mirror. Let's put some random shit on it, and let's put here this because I wanted to actually do something over there. Shall we put something to look better? I just created random walls, which is, I'm not gonna create tutorial how to use this because it's very simple. So yes, that's all. Some decorations, let's save it, let's call it. By the way, if you're gonna make the map, you can't use spacebar, because if you're just gonna use a spacebar, it's actually changing the name of it, which is, it's not changing the name, it's separating the code for the map, which is, we're not gonna work it correctly. So yeah, if you just want to like name it map, you can't have the space between, you just need to have like one word. Okay, so now let's export it. Export this. No, that's my other project that I'm not gonna use it anymore. I'm still working. No, the wrong thing. FPS test. Let's select our project. Let's do this, and I hope I didn't fucked up anything, because I can't forget about something, which happens to me commonly. Let's open this again and pray that I didn't forget to save it, because I will be so fucked. Yes, I didn't forget for the first time. Let's move the map up here, doesn't matter where it's gonna go, I just wanted to have it appear. The map will be look like this because it can. And I actually forget to do something, I'm sorry. I told you to actually remove it, so I'm a bit aware of that, but I forget to do something, so I'll take from same project, same thing, but from other project. We're gonna have to use this because we have to. some example, I don't remember these things. This is whatever. Let's go to the weapons. Not the weapons. Or enemies. And I'm using the 51, which is this. Dead pose. We need to remove the dead pose because otherwise it's gonna like break the game. So let's copy this. And I'm explaining now what's about. Let's go back to our project because we have to. Let's make anything. Let's make it standing to the right. I don't need spooky. No, fuck off. Okay. We need to change the name of these with this. No. I nearly pressed the end recording. My fault. Save it for now because we have to. Let's go to our enemy file, which is first one, which is we have to change. Or I actually have it. Oh my god, I forget it was the other project. That's enemy one, so we have to put this up here, and this is the death pose if it's gonna die, if it's gonna change the animation to death, which is will be corpses, but we're not gonna do it for this one now because it's useless. Enemy touch damage range is the range where you can stand. If you're standing like away from him, 2 blocks away from him, you're gonna get the damage. If you stand away from him for 3 blocks, he will not gonna hurt you. So, and the rest is just normal, like setting up the normal enemy, which is like setting the attack, setting the any skills and other HP and other stuff. I'm gonna change this to the Ank because I can, and it doesn't matter. Actually, this don't have matter too. This can be blank. We can save it. Okay, so let's do this. Let's open, or this is just a teleport thing to test. So let's actually set me up there. But we forget about one thing because I don't know how. I didn't remember how to do it. We need to copy this thing. Do you actually have to do this? The alignment. I actually can't. So I'm supposed to put this? Don't remember. No, I don't think so. Let's just copy this commentary because if we're not gonna copy, it will be like couple of pixels, which will be like very small, or enemy on the map will be very small. It will be very hard to see, so you have to put it over here. If you want to make your enemy move, just do the normal stuff like moving the event on its own. It will gonna work fine for it. So the first enemy is set up, so we can copy it. We're spawning over here, so we are doing this and this, and let's rotate them, and I'm stupid as fuck, so let's put it like that. Okay, so here's let's move them over here. A little bit over here, because I don't remember if I'm spawning on that one or that one, so I think it's that one. So let's make this thing work. Of course, if we're gonna run the game, it will gonna do one thing that's actually useless, which is if we're gonna go over there, we're gonna get crashed. And it's because of the peril, the ABS peril script, which is the projectile. We need to remove these or hashtag these, because in other case we're not gonna okay, we don't have to see that. I forget, it's not that thing. We don't need this because we are actually don't want to see the actual animation. Or we can just, I think, know that we can modify this. Oh no, we can't actually, because it's like 3D, so it's not gonna work. We need to hide the damage, pop-up damage. In other case it will gonna crash on us because we don't, the script will not gonna know where it's going, which that I think there's something else, but don't remember exactly. So anyway, since we don't want to have this over here, because that's the live bar, we don't need to actually see our mana, but we actually don't have to see our mana, so we can move it over to the left without any problem. But to move it out of the screen, we can't actually move it. We can only move it out of the screen. So just change the X and Y coordinates and the X bar coordinates. That's all. That's just up to you. If you just want to have like the mana bar, you can, but doesn't matter for me. I'm not gonna use it, so I'll just save it for now because it'll take too much. What do we need else? No, we don't need this. We don't need this. We don't need this. That's all we did, so we can actually save it. And now let's make the actual animation. Oh, by the way, you have to, if you're making the weapon, because I forget about that, let's go to the weapon. We are using the first weapon, which is the pistol. That's a hell of a code, I know, and we can move it with the scroll, so we have to like use the arrows for it. That's all we need to have. It should be everything should be in the ABS system. We actually don't need to put the, we actually don't have to put the sprite for it. The user graphic, we can like make one blank one and then just put it, because it doesn't matter, just to make the script to crash. We need to have something, but if someone just knows how to code it, can change it on its own. So cooldown. How long is the how long the cooldown for the pistol? It's 5 seconds. Okay, no, wait. 5 units, I think. Wait, 5, 10, 15. Let's just make it 15 because we can. Tool size doesn't matter. Distance, the distance of shooting, I think. Don't quite remember. Cooldown is when it's like when we're gonna use it again, which is like shooting weapon. Low power, casting speed, the speed of the thing. Special, don't know what to target false, which I think it's automatic auto targeting. Guard rate none, knockback rate none, sound, of course everyone's know. Item costs, it's like basically all the stuff, it's over here. Priority and other stuff. Okay, so for that one I actually prefer to put it as the first character as the main weapon, so it's put it already to the on the F point of the on the F equipment bar. So yeah, I think that's that's not all. I was talking about the other thing. I forget about the main thing. Okay, so let's make this. We have to make actual animation for it. So let's make let's call it animation, and start with the, how is it called? Start with the other things, and I think I forget about something. No, I didn't actually forget about anything. Wait, I think we need, yes, I forget, we need to put the K-band system. I'm sorry, but we have to, and otherwise it's not gonna work correctly. Or if someone doesn't want to put the weapon animation, so it doesn't have to, but for that one we need. So we bind the F key, which is the shooting, to the typical events, or however it's called. I'm sorry, my software is in Polish, so yeah, we're putting this. Let's put if. I don't want the switch. Switch is useless. If it's 1, we don't want this. Then this one, then I need to check one thing. Wait, it's actually so. Yes, it's showing the picture of it. Yeah. Show picture. Pistol 1. Wait. 5. Remove picture 1. We have to take this, copy it 3 times, change it to picture 2, change it to picture 3, save it, okay, save it, run the game, run it. What did I forget? Yes, I forget about something else. Yes, we need to go here. We need to hide everything which is this stuff, all this stuff, to make it working. Come on. And as you can see, we have it. But I think I forgot about something. Because they can't hurt us. Let me check. Okay, so I think I fixed it, which is the very weird error, and the main problem was that the enemy was 1. Or I was probably type it wrongly. Sorry. Just type it like that. I probably forget to put this, and so that's why it didn't work correctly. But yeah, let's start the game to prove that it's working perfectly without any problems. And yes, we are appearing. So you can see we are dying. We can kill it. Okay, but the weapon actually disappears after this. So let's back to the typical, and put it after the remove picture. Put the first picture back again. That's very simple to do it. Actually don't need this anymore. It's very long tutorial and very hard actually to do it, but basically that's all we need to do it to make it work. So as you can see, our weapon is not disappearing anymore. So now some stuff that might actually help in the game with the project. First of all, I changed something which is actually not very helpful, but I hashtagged that one, hashtagged that things, and I did it hashtags only for these, but in case I put it for those things, which is the damage pop-up, animated sprites, and these, because that's the triggers for it, so we just remove it. This, and we actually don't want any drops because it might crash, so we're moving the drops too. So we're hitting OK, I guess, and yeah, that's actually all that we need to do. It's working now. I'm still working on changing weapons, so don't ask me how to do it now, maybe later. So yeah, that's basically all the stuff how to do the FPS in game. We actually don't need to do anything else. That's the whole thing. We can of course change this to make it like give him more damage, but it's like per tick, so it's like taking really fast to kill you. Or there was a different damage, sorry. Probably yes. Okay, one thing we have to change is we have to go to FPLEs and change 1 to 2. If you want your enemies to move, if you want like a lot of enemies to move at the on the map, you just need to actually put this to 2, because that's make the quality of the game a bit shitty when it's moving, but it's actually worth it because it's giving less. And we have to change something else in the weapon. Some corrections. We want to have like 17 for the cooldown. Animation speed we don't need anymore, so we can stay however it's want. And now it's supposed to be working perfectly fine, everything. So yeah, that's that's all we need to do actually. That's working. Be aware that it's not gonna like hit correctly every time, and to prove that is like working everywhere. It doesn't matter from there's no matter for the location where we're standing. It's working correctly to everything. Also, I'm suggesting to move the HUD somewhere else, because as you can see on the bottom, it's not a very good idea to use it over here. So yeah, that might be all. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we're gonna have a lot of work to do. So yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.